Alright guys, welcome to the tournament. My name is Simon Bora. I go to Mount Alice University, where I play basketball and study sciences. We started this tournament with like one goal in mind to bring awareness to mental health because someone who meant a lot to many of us, Carter Morris, recently just passed away. Right? Carter was a gentle human being, loved by all who he had a way of making people feel seen, valued, and cared for. Today's tournament isn't just about basketball. I feel like it's about Carter's legacy and coming together as a community and reminding each other to check in and care for the ones that you live for. And yeah, thank you for coming and cheering for the players. I'll give it to Terry, Carter's mom.
Thank you so much. So, since I pretty much stole the speech, but I did want to say a few words. First of all, thank you to everybody for coming out today. And I'm going to get emotional. But it really shows how strong the basketball community is here in Medicine Hat. Carter really loved basketball, and I do feel like it helped him stay much longer. In January, we seen that Carter was struggling, and it was actually his coaches that came to me to ask if Carter was okay, and I had noticed as well that day that he seemed a lot more emotional than he normally would have been. Carter was a player that was like a glue to his team, always encouraging his other teammates. And if he didn't make a shot or somebody, failed at a pass, he always encouraged them that it was okay and just to keep going. I just wanted to talk a little bit about mental health in our youth in Medicine Hat. We do have a problem, and Carter asked for help. He was receiving treatment, and he was looking like he was doing really well. And he actually started opening up and talking to people about what he was struggling with, which for a teen, I think is really great. A weekend before we lost Carter, he actually asked to go to the hospital. And I do believe that the doctors that we've seen really genuinely cared, but we just don't have a mental health team unit at our hospital. And because Carter was high functioning, happy, smiled, asked questions, agreed to carry on with his treatment plan that he had, they felt that he was okay just to go home. I feel like any child that has to go to the hospital is sick, just like any other illness, and it really needs to be taken more seriously. Not necessarily because they have things in place they can go where somebody that might not have the same supports gets to stay. So I know there's been a few people asking about what we plan on doing in the future, and obviously there's keys to the tournament and where the process is going to be going. At the moment, we have 3 goals that we'd like to achieve. First being having put on this event, and we would like to carry this on in the future. It's just a nice way to get everybody together to be aware say for example hockey is a little more prepared for that kind of thing. So we would like to just put some sessions on. I do have a sign-up form at the registration desk if anybody would be interested in that in the future. And then the third thing that we are going to be doing is setting up a sportsmanship award at Carter School. So those are the three things, and we would like to build on them, but we're just giving up for now. I think Carter would be proud of everybody here today, and those that know him, know his spirit, and know that he laughing and smiling and moving around. And I don't know, I know some people would have received it, but Carter always had a signature of coming out either behind you or beside you and patting you on the shoulder and asking how you were. Because I think he genuinely did care. And even when he was struggling, he still made sure the people around him were okay. And it just says a lot about his character. So thank you everybody. And I got through it. So I just hope everybody has a really good day. Thank you.
Alright, so first I just want to say thank you to our sponsors, Clean Cravings, for giving us free coupons for the winners. Thank you to Medicine Toyota, and thank you to Truly Photo, who sponsored our skill competition, as well as Encore 7 for coming in with the cameras, and Hawkeye Ranch for producing our shirts. We'll start right now. We'll have Nothing But Net and Logan on the side, and Scooby-Doo and Averages on the side. So thank you guys so much for coming.